Tapping in, y'all. Hey, yo, listen. We about to do this. You know what I mean? This is my boys. These the dudes I listen to daily. You know what I'm saying? I really don't be doing them because I like to sit here and watch them on my big screen and really sit there and enjoy them because they the only dudes on TV I can listen to. I can't listen to none of the other stuff on TV. As far as sports goes, I can't listen to, man. I don't like them. I can't move with them. I can't vibe with them. Whatever you call it, they're just not good to me. But these guys are good. I mean, especially Nick. He's really on it with the Chief stuff. And like I just did this last night with y'all, and I did a dope one. I did a good one because it was fresh and it was new to me. Whereas though it ended up when it wasn't good, like it did halfway through, and then the end was all messed up. So I should have probably cropped it and fixed it because it was so good in the beginning. But I rushed the ball and pushed delete on it. So I had to go trying to do it again for y'all. Just saying, this is what I want to tell y'all about this situation. See, Nick's a Chief fan. I know you know me. If y'all watch the show, y'all know that. Just saying, Brew is, I guess, a Ravens fan. And they be going through a different shit or whatever have you about, about the shit, right? And right now, I feel like this is right now, see Brew, he's all smiles and all, ready to enjoy this win that they just got, or not even his team got, but the win or the loss that the Kansas City just received. He's ready to feel that. And Nick immediately gut shots him. Do you hear me? Now, I usually, like I said, I had to go make it right yesterday. I didn't get to watch this all the way from the beginning. But what I did do yesterday is listen to their podcast on for the XM radio, and they give that you hear everything. And I hear the introduction, I hear him joking, and then lollygagging before the show, before they start. Before I get to this point right here where we gonna start off from, and like I said, they had some fun. He got to get his giggles off then. Brew, he got to get his giggles off then that I didn't know that he got to get off. I should have known, but they got to go little giggles off then to saying, once this start, he stole all the joy from me. Once he started how he's going to start coming at the situation, y'all, he steals all the joy from Brew. Watch as it goes. And it's saying, come on, I'll tell y'all some more as it goes. Watch it.
Worried about your Chiefs.
First, can I say something?
Yeah.
What a weird feeling today is. Like, I kind of forgot what this was like.
Oh, it's been a long time, yeah.
Like, there was a football game.
A long time.
My team played in it.
Yeah.
They kept score. At the end of it, they didn't have the most points, and my guys were sad. Like, that's
almost like a mistake.
He's feeling good. Look, look at that.
It up. Like, the best teams in the league.
Feeling good.
This happens to all the time. Like, since this last happened to the Chiefs, the Lions, who I think we're going to talk about as the greatest team ever, it's happened to them 3 times.
Well,
since the last happened to the Chiefs, it's happened to the Ravens 6 times. It's happened to the Niners 8 times. I don't know how those fans deal with it. I was verklempt for at least 15, 20 minutes yesterday, and then I steadied myself. Because the wise words of Tony Romo rang true in my ears, which was, it wouldn't have been good to lock everything up before Thanksgiving and play 2 months of meaningless football. Now, it was sad. I'm not going to, and I understand the audience, some of the audience takes great schadenfreude in my pain.
Schadenfreude?
So I'm not going to deny. I was sad.
Took the joy from
All
me.
the streaks are dead. The undefeated season's dead. The winning streak is dead. They're not allowing 28 points, which had gone on 30 games. That's
joy
dead.
is gone.
The won 9 straight games when trailing at halftime. That's dead. The haven't lost by more than 1 score. That streak is dead. It was just the 5th time in Mahomes' 125 or 123 game, whatever his career. All those are dead,
sick.
And it happened to
truly
the only team, in my opinion.
Nick's vicious. I mean, he's so he's nasty with this sports shit. That's what I want to know.
So it means a little bit more. But
this holiday at T-Mobile, families can save 20% every month versus the other guys.
Just sports.
So check
really
out the
on
savings
it, like,
calculator to find out how you can save.
Let me
Plus,
wait till this
on
is
our
over
best
so
plan,
they don't
watches
be all
and tablets
blurry
for
and all
just
that weird
$5
shit.
a line.
me a second.
I'm not worried.
Fuckers is annoying. I got to get y'all's. That's how y'all got to fit them commercials in, man. It's like, yeah, if you do something different, you ain't gonna worry about commercials. Okay, whatever. Just saying, yeah. I'm about to say, Nick, like, yo, I was saying yesterday, what I was saying, that, how, lethal he is with it, because, like I said, he be having all that on cap. Most of the stuff he be coming at him with. And, you know what I mean? It just be, like I said, it was something I'm about to say, y'all, that darn commercial messed me up from saying it. So, here, y'all, let's go.
In the least, because I do think, A, Brew, that will be the worst the defense plays
Stole the joy from me.
And B, I do think that the best player on the team and the best player in the league and the guy that you consider the most talented player, at the very least, we've ever seen, needs to clean some things up that would be hard to clean up if you just keep winning every week. Right. And so there's an air of, I don't want to say complacency, but almost like, we just always win either way.
Sick.
And so
Patrick
needs to play better. The defense needs to step.
To see him take that from him like that, y'all. I mean, literally, bruh. I mean, he was ear for ear cheesing just a minute ago, bruh. He was cheesing. And he did not bring it back. He could not bring it back. He tried, this is what I was explaining to y'all the other day, too. Make me mad, I gotta go over this. Brew, Patrick Mahomes, and Nick burnt Brew. Patrick Mahomes burnt Brew enough where with the last year when he was having that bad season, he wasn't looking like himself. He was doubting. He was big time doubting him, saying all this crap. He was talking greasy about him, and then he won. Splash poop everywhere. To where as though now he don't want to do it no more. He's scared of Mahomes enough where his takes are so watered down now because he always on some precaution shit about what Mahomes is going to do. So that's what I'm saying. It's saying he used to be made more vicious on his takes than, especially on Mahomes. Now it's like he always got to be on some precaution shit with him. So he ain't as I'm telling you, he burnt him. He burnt him good enough where, what I'm saying? Like I said, poop all over the place. Poop on your face, on your suit, on your shoes, on your tie. And he ain't want that to happen again. So now he makes sure that his takes are so, well calculated that he knows, there's no way I could get, poop on me. Now, I'm just saying, I'm telling you, it's crazy. So, and like I said, Nick had that skill that Nick has. Like I said, I used to think that's what I was going to say. I used to watch, different sports shows before, this one, and how I used to watch them and think, these dudes was on it like that. You know what I'm saying, too? They start being whack, and I ran into Nick, and I realized, this is the one, he's on it. This is who you want, deal with, who you want to rock with. So they're saying, yeah, I used to think these guys was on it, you know what I mean? The vocabulary, outpasses all of them. But fuck, you just hear them? Did you just hear him? Verklempt, and I can't even get the other one. Something he said, the fans have something Freud in his, in his loss with, with his loss today. It was like, what? Schadenfreude.
The left tackle position's a concern. I think they're going to call Donovan Smith this week, who was with their left tackle the last couple of years, and he's available. And the cornerback 2 position is a concern because of the injuries. But am I worried? Do I question whether or not they're still the best team in the league? I'm not. And do I think there is a potential benefit to not having the specter of undefeated hanging over them, and we locked up the 1 seed before Thanksgiving? I do think there are those.
I agree with Nick and Mahomes.
I agree.
Mahomes essentially said some similar stuff to you, like hopefully this will be a good thing for us. I'm looking at if they had won this game, and I think I was talking about Buffalo. It wouldn't be bad if Buffalo lost, but if the Chiefs had won this game, it just, that undefeated season now gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Every win they would have had, even if it, like they play Carolina next week, it would have just become, okay, now the talk of going 17-0 would just get louder and louder and louder. And obviously the Super Bowl is the main thing you want, but that would have become something in and of itself. Just more pressure. So, you know, I know they didn't want to lose, but you don't have to deal with that. And then to your point, I agree, like, nothing sends a wake-up call like a loss. And when you keep winning when you're not really playing well or what.
He burnt this guy so bad. He seems so timid now with his takes about Mahomes most of the time. That's what I'm like. It's just, you see how humble he is, how he couldn't attack. He couldn't attack with it. Literally, last year, he would have been on it trying to rip meat off the bone of this shit. Like, I mean, what? This, that, and the third. I'm saying to now, he's like, he barely nibbling on the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he
looks like you're playing well. That can be detrimental. But I will say this, Nick. I was surprised. I thought Buffalo was more physical than the Chiefs yesterday.
Shot he's trying to throw.
And I thought they pushed them around. And that's surprising because I have not seen a team, even Baltimore,
anything
which
say.
We thought was the most physical
like
team
I told y'all, my team Denver, man, so it ain't even
the Chiefs around.
I'm just saying.
I thought Buffalo did that. And obviously this is just one play. But this really
got the
was
point
emblematic of, I mean, you don't see Chiefs defenders getting trucked like that.
But they couldn't.
The Chiefs going to go ahead and keep winning. That's the thing.
I think this was the longest non-Josh Allen run.
But
you have poop on you next week.
Like I said, you just don't generally
next
see
week
that
he'll
with
throw
the
some
Chiefs.
more poop
and
around.
I can show you some
You know
numbers
that
show how physically dominant Baltimore or Buffalo was. I want you to leave this up. Time of possession. Look at that. The Chiefs are 5th in the league in time of possession. Buffalo dominated the time of possession. That's the fewest minutes the Chiefs have had the ball all season.
Argument they it's so
Buffalo,
weird to me. Like,
they pressured Mahomes
what
pretty
does that
well.
even mean?
Pressured him into those 2
so
interceptions.
What? Man.
And then they, you know, few QB hits.
Pause, y'all. I'm still talking over him. I'm saying, be like, all this bullshit you put up here, that shit don't mean nothing. And you know it. Because that's why you timidly giving it up. Because last year was aggressively putting all this nonsense up. And he won that Super Bowl and threw the bucket of poop everywhere. Y'all was shocked. It was hurting. It was crushing. So now, like I said, now shit you doing is like, so what? Whatever you talk about. Just saying, what time did you hit the stats? You see them stats when Nick gave up all the fourth quarters, all when it count, who step in and who get busy, that dude. And I'm almost sure it's going to happen again this year. And I just look forward to seeing it. I look forward to see all these people because I guess everybody knows, everybody can't root for Mahomes. So, but at the same time, to see so many try to root against him is the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, you can't all root for him. So the ones that you got to see rooting against them, it's like, yeah, that's, you want to see that. I don't know. I can't point out, but let's finish this up.
No sacks for the Chiefs.
Not finish this up because we just started.
Only twice in the last 2.5 years have the Chiefs not gotten a sack in the game.
And they weren't.
Both of them against Buffalo.
And
right.
And
I'm not going to do the whole thing because I did the whole thing yesterday.
In 2023.
It's too long.
And then you see they outgained about over 100 yards, Buffalo. And then 60% conversion rate on their third down.
And they were third and long.
Right,
They were 3rd and 7, 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10.
I'm not all
Chiefs,
on football like I'm on, basketball, but I watch it. I watch it enough. Especially I watch it more because of these guys to watch shows after it. To be honest with you, that be making it more funny than the actual game to me. To hear them sit here and have these debates about it be more fun than really the game to me. But I flick back and forth, see if I catch watch a play or two, and I watch a little bit. Like I said, I flick back and forth, see what's going on. But yeah, more should be these debates and to watch Nick rip dudes apart with his with his shit, and that should be crazy. So let's go.
40%. So but I don't think I'm not going to say it's emblematic of, they're just a tougher team. But yes, I think it's emblematic of how big the game was for the Bills. And you always
that's what I'm about to say. I'm about to say, like with Josh Allen, to me, that him making that that move to do that, that was pure desperation saying, man, I'm not letting this guy beat me again. Or let him say beat me again and saying, you see, oh man, I gotta get to these. See, that's the thing why I gotta do this whole joint, because I gotta point out these things. Nick, see, Nick kills him. He kills him so good, and I don't wanna ruin it if y'all ain't seen it. So I'm not gonna say nothing until the time come. But right, it's like I said, I see him. He said, man, he wasn't gonna lose him today. He said these dudes undefeated, whatever have you. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to make this touchdown. Y'all can break my legs, break my neck if y'all want to. You know what I'm saying? And then got it off. So let's go.
There was some truth yesterday. That was, I'm not going to say their Super Bowl, because obviously they want to win the Super Bowl.
Yep.
But
It
they
was their
clearly,
Super Bowl.
as much as Kansas City wanted the win,
Because they're not.
it clearly meant more to Buffalo, and I think it showed in the way it was played.
So this is the 10th game for Mahomes. At what point are we going to be like, I'm a little bit stressed about having the worst passing yards per game in his career, worst yards per pass. The TD to interception ratio is not great. Passer rating is the worst of his career. Kelsey had 2 catches for.
Pause. I gotta, you know what I mean? Because like I said, I'm not gonna go through all this. I want to go right up to the joint. Check out the insults. He's really telling the first one. Because I'm not going through all this. They have a long debate. I did it yesterday. I can't do it again. I tried to explain that to y'all yesterday. Like, I can't do ones that I did already, do them over. It's like I heard their stuff already. Now I don't want to. It's like, I just can't do it. But I wanted to at least let y'all get, some of this, because I felt like I had to point this stuff out. And by the joint messing up, I was like, when it got pointed out. So here we go. I want to get right here.
It's here. Wendy's new salted caramel frosty. Rich, sweet, salted caramel? Caramel. Whatever. The iconic frosty with a salted caramel twist. Gotta be Wendy's.
And that's why I want to give them credit.
Look, right here, right. Look. That's what I'm saying.
The Bills
You
don't
see?
check as far as top tier contender. They check
You can
every
pour
box
down.
to me, and I want to give them credit. Listen,
You
one of
pour
my
down
favorite
that
moments of the game
that red
was,
thing.
it was right after my least favorite moment of the game, which was the Mahomes pick to end the game. The game was probably over anyway. They're down 9 with a minute left. But did you guys see what Travis Kelce did? Because I wanted to do something similar, which was Travis Kelce. Can we roll the tape dust? Travis Kelce gave them applause because it was like, well done. And any team that does what the Bills have done 4 times deserves a round of applause. And some would call it dynastic. I mean, I have to give credit where it's due.
Look.
That's 4 straight for the first team to ever
4 straight Super Bowls, clowning them.
They're also
Right,
the
because that's
first
their
team
Super
ever to
Bowl
win
up
4
against
straight Super Bowls. 4
the
years in a row.
Look, you see you
the
trying to
team
smile. That was a
from
watered
upstate
down.
New
That was
York or
that
Western
was a
New York
hurting
has
smile
won
right
its
there.
Super Bowl. And
That
Kelsey
smile
thought it
hurt
deserved
it.
applause, and so do I.
And
And
that
listen,
ain't his
I'm the
team,
Bills guy on the show this
but-
year.
It's a
And
weird thing.
that's why I want to give them
You're
credit.
just lifting them up so you can smash
But
I mean, that's not lifting them up. That's clowning.
Yeah, and we were true. We were right.
That's
Or
clowning them.
was the committee
This
right?
was their
That
4th
team's
Super
awful.
Bowl
I mean,
against
we're-
them.
We'll see. I mean, my team beat them by 25.
Look.
I'm just saying, styles make fights, not only in boxing and basketball, but in football
yes,
too.
But you
We're
also
seeing
just said yourself that right now they look
they-
like
they-
top 2
they look
team in the
good.
AFC.
They look
I mean, they look great.
By 49ers.
Okay, now I'm going back. I'm going to go because Brew got to say
next
his
3
little
are tough.
point. Oh, my team
Meanwhile,
beat him by
Josh broke the
25.
game
Woo,
open
woo,
in what
woo.
people are calling
Check
the
out what
play
he
of the
do.
year.
All
26-yard
things
run.
considered, proper.
Really?
I mean, the Hail Mary was big, but
Jaden's throw early
Check it
against
out.
Cincinnati
I'm taking
in the
that one.
4th quarter.
This was good.
My
But
bad,
this
y'all.
is for the stakes
I'm trying to
of
get
it,
right
because
to it before we do it.
Patrick outplayed him twice. Wins the Super Bowl, wins league MVP. Patrick
My bad.
outplayed him twice. Wins the Super Bowl, wins league MVP. And Bills fans want to say, in 2025, we have the best quarterback in
go.
football.
I just
That's
let it
fine.
finish.
Yeah.
before at 12:58 p.m. Eastern time yesterday,
Look. yesterday.
Everybody was saying Lamar was the best.
I know.
Look
Which is
look
why
at this.
it's such a shame that this is the case.
Look,
Unbeatable, unstoppable till it matters.
unbeatable,
Oh,
unstoppable until it matters.
I guess it didn't matter.
Disrespect.
You know
Look,
what, Brew?
he took their joke. He took his look. Now he being all this sarcasm and all this. He already crushed you. He already crushed it. He crushed it. Anything you saying now is just defense mechanism shit. You know what I'm saying? He already crushed you. If y'all can see up on there, y'all read them shits, but he already crushed them, man. So to saying, you know, I just had to point this out, man. These my guys. Like I said, I you know, my feelings on the situation. I expressed it throughout the Drake Mahomes. I guess, like I said, he gonna win it again, I believe. And yeah, like I said, just the Brew. Like I said, he broke him down. Patrick Mahomes broke you. Him and Nick combination to where as though, like I said, you ain't the same, man. With that, man, you know, y'all step back. I tap back. Y'all stay ready.